Welcome back. It's episode 26 of Marlins franchise. We're back in the playoffs, baby. And we have our first division title, which means our first wild card round bye. Pretty fancy, isn't it? So, let's see who wins the first round, see who we face. We'll look at their team, we'll review our team, and then we'll get into it. So, let's start by going to the next round. Who do we want to face? I mean, give me the Braves. I don't know how it's going to work. I don't know what the seeds are. Cubs and Braves win, and we get the Cubs. Okay, new team, probably for the better. Our two nemesis, I think I got enough there. Are in this other round. So if we make it to the LCS, we will get one of the teams that we faced multiple times now. So I do like that aspect. Let's start with our foe, the Cubbies. They were 89 and 74. They won their division, but they had to play in the first round. Imagine being one of those loser-ass teams. Couldn't be us. We had the same... Oh, no, we had the same amount of wins, but one fewer loss because they had to play an extra game. Idiots. And we avoided that first round. San Diego's awesome. We were 2 games clear of Atlanta for that scant division lead. So that's how we got there. So, looking at their club, they're pretty balanced. Yeah, they've got strengths and weaknesses on both sides. They're kind of solid on both. They have a strong defense. They run. They don't have a lot of power. So they're kind of manufacturing runs. We see their big stud here in the middle, Christian Hernandez. They got 2 guys that are like 30 home run hitters. We'll give it to Triantos on 27. We'll round up for him there, especially with the time missed. That's a 30 homer hitter. We can give that to him. But then nobody else reaches 20. I guess if we're being generous, well, never mind. I mean, there is no extrapolation to be done here. Taylor Jones played a very full season with 19 homers. 20 homer status denied. No, I'm just kidding, but you get it. They got a couple big power guys, and then it's a little bit scattered from that point. Manuel Margot, our old friend, signed a $2.6 million deal. Hey, gee whiz, I wonder if the 2 for $11.5 million that I offered you with the team option, boy, I wonder how that might have gone for you. Do you think that would have worked out for you, Manuel? Would $5.75 million, would that have worked? And he was bad again. So you know what? I don't regret anything. The bat just wasn't there. I didn't want that kind of guy. Marcell Ozuna's still kicking around at age 36, about to turn 37. And, you know, this is about what you expect at 37 years old. Now, he is batting second on like a full-time basis for the Cubs. I'm not sure about that, but let's not prevent them from making a mistake against us. Then they have Triantos and Hernandez, a dynamic 1-2 punch. So here's the thing. One key already that I'm already seeing. Do not let Margot and Ozuna get on base. They cannot be on base because when the 2 guys do damage, we got to make it solo. If they go yard or, a double with 2 outs, double with 1 out. We got to keep Margot and Ozuna off the base paths. 314 OBP for Margot, 317 for Ozuna. So those aren't terrible. Over 300, right around 320. We got to keep it down. Christian Hernandez, straight up stud. He's 23 years old. I mean, sky's the limit here. He's actually down off of last year's season, but still another brilliant year. I might have steamrolled Triantos here. Here he was, his second straight big season, and he's only 24. So they have a dynamic 1-2 punch here with these guys, both are under 25 and just incredible. And then Brendan Davis can't be much older than 25. Yeah, he's 27, about to turn 28. And he hasn't quite panned out. So never mind. That's not as exciting. In real life, actually, I don't know this Christian Hernandez guy. Is he a Cub right now in real life? Looks like it. I'm unfamiliar with him. But it seems as though they could be onto something with this trio in real life. Let's see, Christian Hernandez. When's his birthday? December 13th. If there's more than one Christian Hernandez on Fangraphs, then you have to look up the date. or the date will show and you can find him. Yeah, so okay, he hasn't even really gotten started with his career. He had a DSL season last year, and he's at the complex league at the complex this year. So Christian Hernandez is light years away in real life right now. Triantos, I am familiar with. So I don't feel as bad for not knowing Christian Hernandez. Now, he might be too big of a prospect for me not to know, but my bandwidth kind of stops around double A as far as really knowing guys and feeling stupid if I don't. Triantos I actually was familiar with, though. He is a higher ranked guy, too. Light years away, but sky's the limit. These are the kind of guys that we get out of the international complex, too, right? Where they're current 25, but their future is a 70. Current game power 20, but 55 potential. So we're familiar with that type. And then Brendan Davis, saw him at the Fall League, familiar with him in real life. Owen Casey, now he's got some pop. We'll give him 20 homer pop. We got to watch out for him. We don't want to get got. We don't want to take anybody lightly. Their offense is not a strength, but that doesn't mean that we're going to just take it lightly and act like we can't get beaten by them. They did pick up Real Muto after the 25 season, and he wasn't great last year, 26, but then a 4-win spike season here at age 36 for the Cubs. That's massive. His defense is brilliant, but his offense came back for a 133 WRC plus. Okay, that gives him a little juice in the bottom of the lineup. Guillorme got on base at 326 clip. That's pretty good. Doesn't have much power, but gets on base. Frankly, I'd bat him. Well, maybe not. Nah, because their OBPs are similar. I was gonna say I'd bat him 2 over Ozuna, but it's not like Ozuna has a sub 300 OBP. That's the only way I'd do it. And then Taylor Jones, a little bit of punch. He does have a sub 300 OBP. Little bit of punch at the back end of the lineup. Their rotation, Flaherty, stud. And then Ricardo Alfaro. Ooh, he is nasty. Got a little bit of a walk issue at 11%, but everything else. Now, he didn't have the results, but I'm looking at the skills. It's that extreme fly ball. Okay, that kind of mitigated him. Now, he did walk too many as well, but the 1.6 homer 9 that he's had consistently in the majors has really kept his ERAs from getting where his raw skills think it can be. And, 50 movement with extreme fly ball. Let's take advantage. And then Jordan Wicks, looking pretty nice too. He's perfectly capable. Also has a little bit of a home run issue, though. That's Wrigley for you. And then Jordan Holloway, an old friend of ours. How did he get there? By way of the Mitch White trade. They had Mitch White at the time. I thought we got... No. I gave them Mitch White. Oh, for Mick Abel. Okay. Oh, what did Antuna become? Anything? No? Okay, then I don't regret. He was kind of on the cusp when we traded him, and he was starting to get some value in the market. And I didn't really think much of him because his defense wasn't there. So I was like, let's trade him. And I was worried that he might become like a beast. Max Bain. That's just a cool name. Maybe because it just sounds like Max Payne. But he's all right. He gives up too many homers, too. And way too many walks. Okay, Max Bain, beatable back there. Dennis Correa. Now, he should be... Well, never mind. You don't have to put your best guy at closer. Setup or stopper works for him. And then Franklin De La Paz. So they got a righty-lefty combo that are way better than their closer. So they're kind of doing it new school style where your best reliever is not your closer. They're more in the setup position to get you to the closer. Then you try to give Max Bain a 3-run lead because he needs every bit of it. JP Fireisen, age 34. Man, a lot of their guys are, well, I guess he's not that close to birth. He's over 100 days away. But a few of their other guys are pretty close. Another extreme fly ball guy. We don't have a lot of home run power, so we're actually a good matchup for them. But the guys who can hit homers, another fly ball guy. We really have to take advantage. We really do. Leclerc's a fly. Oh, I guess I thought he had fly ball tendency. Guess not. Ricky Tiedemann, extreme fly ball. And then our boy Mitch White, neutral, but only 45 movement. And looks like we traded him at the right moment. I don't really have any regrets about moving on from Mitch White when we did. He started a full season right after and put up 2.4 WAR. Nice little season for sure. But then back to the bullpen where he's been neutral, plus 0.3 1 year, minus 0.3 the year after. So that's their team. You see their finishes. They're a solid club. We are not going to take them lightly. They're really not that different than us in terms of overall talent. Quick overview of our squad, season-ending numbers. I'm just going to kind of leave them up. You can pause if you want and take a look. Actually, we can do this too. Where is that? Stat leaders. Get our own little board here, like the league one that we do, which we'll do at the end of the playoffs. But there you go. You can see the leaders in big letters. A lot of Oscar Colas. Brian Rocchio led the team in batting average. We don't go crazy on batting average. It's just, if you follow sabermetrics, it's not the biggest thing out there. But I still look at it. I just don't. I think some people misinterpreted. Some people that don't really like the stat movement or whatever, and they balk at some of the new age stuff. They think that stat heads die or spontaneously combust if you mention batting average. It's no, I just don't make a single value judgment on anybody based off of their average. You really shouldn't make a single value judgment on anybody based on any single stat, even something all encompassing like WAR. Why settle for one stat when we have so many that can really get you the full picture? But if I were ranking the ones that I could glean the most information of on just getting them, average is very low. It's just not going to give nearly enough info. OBP and slug on their own would be exponentially better. Shit. I'm trying to think. Would I rather have somebody's batting average or just their raw plate appearance total? I know that I'm trying to make a real flimsy case. Just knowing that they could play, 600 plate appearances, I care more about than the fact that they hit 272. But no, that's stretching it too far. Who cares? Brian Rocchio, good for him. He did advance a bit. I'm still looking for that above average season. But like I said, you see a lot of Colas. You see Teddy Cashman with 5 triples. Volpe with 18 steals. We were supposed to move up in steals. I don't know if we ended up doing it. Oh, we sure did. Let's go. Look at all that green. All that blue and then the little green. And now we got to bring in a manager with better reputation. I'm not changing him. So if they want to cry to me about that, I'm fine with that. I'm keeping Bautista. Quick pitching leader scan for those interested. Like I said, we can get into stats when the playoffs are over. But you see Max Meyer led in ERA, 17 wins for Rogers, also 10 losses, 19 saves for Nardi. He also had 3.2 WAR. A reliever led us in WAR. So that tells you how valuable he was in his 112 and 2/3 innings. He pitched the most games in baseball for the second straight year. He is just a horse. He is absolutely excellent. He's our best reliever. Even over a Mason Thompson. You got Max Meyer at 118, tied with Shane Baz at 118 ERA plus. And then 21 shutdowns. There they go. Nardi with 36 shutdowns. Let's go. Care more about that than the 19 saves. We were hell on fantasy folks again with our saves, Nardi, Thompson. Although, thinking about this team as a real life setup and kind of following the history, I think you would have drafted those two, and they both got double digits. So in today's day and age, I think it wouldn't be as much of a hassle because we don't, outside of a handful of guys at the very top of the scale, we don't really draft many guys thinking they're the unencumbered closer, I'm getting 35 saves out of them, So I think a team like this, we would be regarded similar to the Rays, and somebody would take Nardi, somebody would take Thompson. Ingram chipped in 8 steals and 4 wins, so he was somebody's pet player for sure. I love comparing all this shit to fantasy stuff. I don't know why. Of course I know why. I'm a huge fantasy dweeb. I write and talk about it for a living, so of course I do. But I don't know if that's as fun for other people when I do that. That's a little bit of a me thing. Anyway, game 1. Oh, we don't have a starter. Hang on. The game is today, right? Okay, we're on the day, and we don't have a starter selected. We love that. It is going to be T-Raj, of course. T-Raj, Boz, Meyer. And then I think we're going to go Chris Rodriguez. How was Braxton Garrett as a starter? Oh, perfectly solid. I've got no issues with this, but I like having him in the bullpen as that third lefty. Our lineup or our team is not fully set here. We're 14 and 12, and we don't even have Michael Lorenz in here to say that we have like the extra hitter, which is not extra because he's out. So we do have an extra hitter. We need to get rid of one of them and get the pitcher. I think it's going to be. I think Joe Erlin is not going to make the roster. I mean, at some point you have to look at the results, right? At some point, with these two being this far apart in production. I mean, not that Teddy was amazing, and yet he was 32 points better in WRC plus than Joe Erlin. So, I think between the two, I go with the guy who's worked his avoid Ks up to 70, to a 70 grade. I think Cashman's going to be a stud. I actually am really excited about his season. Maybe I'm overrating it, but I think we got something here. Not much for defense, but that's all right. We need offense. So yeah, I think De Los Santos has to go down. Wow. Or just removed from the playoff roster, I should say. Did not think I'd be doing that this year, but he's just not good. He's just not good. So do we want Curvelo or Burleson's off the roster too? I mean, he's not good. I guess it's Curvelo or bust. Oh wait, Giraldo's down here. Juan Giraldo. Never mind, the other one's better. Is he RP right now? 50 stuff as RP. Better against one side or against lefties. Man, I don't know. What's Ivan Armstrong about? Oh, he's way better. Never mind. I'd rather just do that. Or Curvelo. The only thing with Curvelo is the extreme fly ball. Like, he's got the ability to maybe, just be a big bat misser. I wish that control was at the 50, though. That's the thing I have the tough part with. He's pretty good against lefties, despite being a righty. He does have the 50 there. Shit. Well, let's be honest. It's not some big game changer one way or the other. I mean, Armstrong is basically C.J. Carter Part 2. Right down to the extreme split. So maybe it's overlap to have that. Maybe get somebody who has a little bit more of a dynamic profile and do Curvelo. So I think that checks out. Let me know if you would have done that differently there and why or why not. If you have a strong feeling against it. I mean, I can't imagine anybody's really bugged out about Curvelo versus Armstrong. But would you have just gotten another Carter clone? Because he's a good profile. Or get somebody like Curvelo who can come in, miss a bat. Does have the extreme fly ball, but he's a power guy. We don't have a whole lot of power. We're more finesse with our team. We got Santos missing a bunch of bats for 5 innings. Giraldo for 32 innings, and then Mason Thompson and Lang, they're pretty studly with it. But nobody on that 30% or higher for the full season. No Josh Hader, 40% craziness. So Curvelo gives us a little bit of that aspect, and I like that. Ooh, one thing I wanted to check. Promise we're getting in the game. Standing, expanded. Okay, I'm clicking things and it's not working. Annoying the crap out of me. So they're 30 and 20 against lefties. There was not going to be a record that would make me not use Trevor Rogers. I want to be clear on that. But I was wondering if maybe we change the split of who pitches. And I think maybe there is reason to do that. So we'll lead off with Boz. Boz and Meyer were pretty similar. You know what? Now, Boz has the Psy, or the Pedro under his belt. I'm going to lean toward the guy with the Pedro under his belt. Okay, we're ready. Jordan Holloway, our old friend. Oh, wait, hang on. I got to see if Boz even has the stamina. I didn't check that part. Hang on. I know we get days off, but I don't remember it from yesterday. Okay, he is a hundo. They're all hundo piece, right? Except maybe. Oh, no, even Rodriguez. Okay, cool. Game 1. How do we compare? By positions. They get catcher because Real Muto's a god. We get first base with Torque. They get second and third with their 2 best players. We get short and left. They get center with Margot. Damn it. We get Colas and Bush and Boz. So that's 5, 6, 6, 4. Let's go. Game 1 begins now. Game 1 of the NLDS here in Miami. Facing the Cubs. And here we go. Facing our old friend, Manuel Margot, who had a nice playoff for us last year. Had some key hits. His composite stats weren't great, but he lost some of his stats. I don't know why it's a little skippy like that. I'm actually going to maybe have to change that because that's really ugly right now. He gave up 1 in the first. He lost some of his stats from the first series that we had to reset. But other than that, he had some key hits. We don't get anything in the first. They don't get anything in the second. Neither do we. Clean third for both. Clean fourth for both. Boz is at 73 pitches. We don't want to get hemmed up. Let's go Santos. Yeah, my mouse clicks are not registering, and it's sketchy when the ball's in play. Something's going on. Probably requires a restart after this game. Let's go Garrett. Let's try to hit the button here. Come on. Yes, we got through. Okay, so we're down 1-0, about 5. It'll be Vasquez up. Let's take a pitch. Let's take another one. 2-0. Come on, Vasquez. You're ready. 2-2 now. Damn it. All right. We'll just go in 3-1 now for Ruiz. Base hit up the middle. Let's go. If you have made it out with 3-1, you got to get your walk. Now, we'll take a base hit, though. We've got Colmenares, Dickerson in the top of the order. Let's take a pitch here. Sorry the play is so sketchy. I mean, this is a pretty fresh restart, so I'm actually pretty surprised that it's so bumpy. But we'll just do a quick restart after this. Oh, base hit, or not base hit. The ball is hit. Sorry, I'm reacting so angrily to the to this sputtering view here that I'm not even calling the play properly. Although sometimes I'm fully immersed and in it, I still call the play poorly. So I can't fully blame it on that. 1-0 to Dickerson. Let's get him another pitch here. 2-0. Come on, do something with this. 3-1 now. Damn it, dude. Dickerson, I feel like 3-1 with the way you hit, you got to kind of blind take 3-1. It's probably not a great strategy to have somebody blind taking, but golly. 2-2 now to Triantos. And nobody on base with Triantos and Hernandez coming up. That's exactly what we need. Ground ball to short. Volpe up with it. Fires. Makes the out. Actually, it's Colmenares. Volpe's at second. I'm sorry. Pardon me if the game call on this is pretty... it kind of matches the way it's playing because it's really ugly. And it's making me second guess like where the ball is and what's going on. That's a base hit. No, it's a sliding catch. Exhibit A. All right, so we go bot 6. We're down 1. We got Volpe, Bush, Colas, top of the order here. Let's just dive in 2-2 here with Volpe. And he strikes out. 3 strikeouts for him today. Great work. Great work. It'll be Fire Rising for them. Let's make sure our guys don't get set down. Oh, my God. These clicks that aren't working. Oh, they're driving me nuts. Oh, man, do I hate this right now. 2-0. Fire Rising coming in. That's cracked. Into left. Base hit. Let's go, Michael Bush. 0-2 to Colas. Deep. Oh, no, mind. Not deep at all. I got beat by the trajectory looking good there. That was an easy, lazy fly. At least it wasn't a strikeout. But it was not deep at all. I got beaten. This guy doesn't, or never mind, it's a new guy, but their guys do not throw first pitch strikes. 2-2. We'll tapper to Fire Rising, throws over to first, and that'll do it. So we go top 7. We're still down 1-0. Boz, where you at? Trying to push through, but you're near the end of the line. No need to push through then, baby boy. We got you. Casey. Yes, I hope I have to click it 5 more fucking times. That's not pissing me off at all, dude. I like this. This is a good experience. I give up. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. This is frustrating me. It's so maddening when mouse clicks don't work like this because it's just lagging for no reason. Oh, it makes me so angry. Some of you probably think I'm overreacting. You guys are right. I will grant that. Doesn't change how angry I am, though. Tech failing for no fucking reason. Send me to the loony bin because it just drives me absolutely mad. Like, why is our lineup down there? Why is that happening? That's some sort of crush job, some sort of home run of sorts, or a diving catch. Who knows? All right, we just got to get through this game because this is a really bad experience for everybody. But mostly me right now because you guys aren't watching it yet. So a little less game calling, a little bit more of just reviewing once this scattered play is done because this is awful. 2 down. 0-2 pitch coming. We brought in Braxton Garrett, by the way. Okay, so we go 3 up. They go 3 up, 3 down. We got Dominguez, Vasquez, Ruiz coming up. Our next 4 guys, all their names end with a Z. What does that mean? Absolutely nothing. But I noticed it. Full count. Strikeout for Dominguez. 0-2. Strikeout for Vasquez. Oh, no. Even worse. Honestly, I'd rather a strikeout than that. What the hell was that? 2-2 here. Kybert strikes out. So 3 up, 3 down. Fire Rising blasts us. So there's that. Things are going well. Let's get Geraldo warmed up here. It'll be Jones, Margot, Ozuna. 3-1. I can't really hit the button right now. As much as I want to end this game, I can't hit the button and be down like, 5-0 or something. Throw to second. Back to first. Back to first. Back to first. God dang it. Bad bunt by Margot. He didn't even allow the lead runner to move. How do I feel? Great. Okay. But, righty switch righty coming up. Triantos does not matter. How different is Ozuna? So that just disappeared. So that's cool. That makes a lot of sense that would disappear. I see why that would happen. That tracks. And then that moved up there. Now, this is all good. Oh, and now it disappeared. Wonderful. Fly out to left. 2 away. Y'all. I am steaming mad at how shitty this is. I'm sorry. Like I said, I did a fresh restart before the game. I've never had this, for one. So I didn't even do the fresh restart like in anticipation of this, but just to make sure that, covering all the bases to avoid stuff like this. And yet here we are. So Triantos 2 on, 1 out, 1 on, 2 out. We're trying to keep the bases clear with Triantos and Hernandez, but at least there's only 1 on. Question is, Geraldo's got 60 stuff. Do we go to him to try to get the punchy? I'm just steady clicking this name. Nothing's working. Oh, fuck this, dude. I don't give a shit. I hope we lose this game. I mean, I don't, but I'm being such a baby right now, and I'm just so fucking annoyed at how shitty this is. Why is this doing it? One to Hernandez. This is scary. Base hit up the middle. That's 2-0. Oh, no, they did. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. We got lucky here. Brendan Davis. 1-2 to him. Come on. Fuck. Ground ball. Got the play. Let's go. So they're still up 1-0. We got 6 outs left. They're going to Bane. They're going to Bane early. Let's make us the bane of his existence instead of him being the bane of ours. Right? I went for the easy one there. I don't even want to take pitches because I don't want more pitches of this game because I hate this. Oh, that's deep. Back. Gone. Tie ball game. Carlos Colmenares blasts one 413 feet to deep right. Colmenares, muscle up, baby. We are tied. Oh, that's huge. 1-0 coming to Corbin. And he'll fly out. Corbin Dickerson. With the fly out, it'll be 1 away. It'll be Volpe now. 1-0 to Volpe. Oh, that's crushed, but we don't know where. Deep. Back. Gone, Anthony Volpe. It's 2-1. We now have a lead, baby. Let's go. I told you Max Bane was gettable. And we're getting him. 1-2 now here. Ah, struck him out. Bush strikes out. It'll be up to Colas. 2-2 coming. And he strikes out. So, a couple strikeouts, but not before 2 solo shots. Give the Marlins the lead as we go into the 9th. And I don't care who's coming up to bat. I'm just bringing in Nardi because he's our best. And I don't care to bother with all the widgets right now because they're pissing me off like you wouldn't believe. Ground ball. 1 away. Whoops. Oh, that's a liner caught by Vasquez. 1 out. Or 1 away. 1 away from finishing the game is what I'm trying to say. But when I say 1 away, it sounds like there's only 1 out, which I had just said. You get it. 1-1 pitch. 2 outs. Here we go. Ground ball in a second. Fires with it. Ball game. 2-1. Comeback victory. Let's go. We battled the adversity of the lagging game. The biggest triumph of all that you could, the most adversity you could ever face. Volpe makes up for his 3 punches with the homer, by the way. Let me always be clear that I know when I'm being a big old titty baby about little things like that. I hype it up, obviously. Yes, they do annoy me. I'm not lying about that. But I understand the relative degree of, importance. I just want to be clear on that. I think y'all know. A lot of y'all watch my stream. You've seen me lose my mind at tech stuff. I just hope that no matter how annoyed I am and how much I'm not afraid to display that annoyance, that it's understood that I know I'm being a crybaby. It's how I kind of get through it. I wanted to look at Hernandez and Triantos real quick while I restart the game. So let me do that, and then we will keep going here because we still got a lot more games, and we're already 34 minutes in. We'll probably straight sim the second game, I think, because I don't want to do 2.5 hour videos all the time. I think that's asking a little bit much of y'all. So let me restart the game here. Like I said, Hernandez hasn't really gone anywhere in baseball, and Triantos just hit A ball this year, but he's already off to a good start. I mean, Cubs, man, they're building well. Like they really are figuring some things out with when they sold all the superstars last year. they got some really good pieces. And we're already starting to see some of them come up that weren't even like the big dogs, like Morel here at 16. He's not even, top of the scale. And they got the big 5 here. And obviously not every list cuts off at like a perfect 10, where like just because he's a top 10 prospect, that doesn't inherently mean you're good. Top 10 on one organization could be way different than top 10 on a different one, but their top 10 runs deep. In fact, it runs upward to 20. Braylon Marquez is a pretty solid guy. Like, they've got a deep system. They really do. All right, I think we're getting back here. Let's hope this is better. Gonzalez Fibo is hurt. Cool. I mean, not cool, but you know what I mean. That's saying more like, I got it. All right, so we win this game. Triantos goes yard, so does Volpe. Colmenares, 3 homers for 3 runs. And now we have game 2. And it'll be Trevor Rogers against Jack Flaherty. Let's trust. Yes! Another 2-1 win, baby. Let's go. Oh, a Kybert Ruiz 2-run homer in the second. That's all we needed, baby. And they scored in the first, so we have another comeback win. Rogers goes 6 strong, turns it over to Lang for 2 2/3, and then Nardi gets a 1-out save. Let's go. And with the day off, Nardi might be able to pitch in game 3 if we need him to. So let's head out to Chicago for a couple. The old Windy City. Don't know why I said it like that. They don't have an accent that is like vaguely British or whatever the fuck I just did. I don't know what my life is, okay? I'm a clown. Quick look at the playoff tree. 1-1 for Atlanta, San Diego. 2-0 for the A's over the Red Sox. And 1-1 for Angels, Rangers. We are up 2-0. Trying to finish this off. We got Max Meyer against Ricardo Alfaro. Let's dive in. Now they've made it 5-5 because they have the SP advantage today. So they flipped it. Good for them. Triantos is on fire. That's probably carryover from regular season too, though, right? I mean, he is doing well against us. He's 4 for 6. Don't get me wrong. But I think it's this little cluster of hits and homers as well. Wow, he really did finish the season brilliantly. All right, let's get in. Game 3, we're up 2-0. Can we finish off this best of 5 here? Let's see what we're doing with the text or with the setup here. If it's lagging like crazy again. And we fly out to open the game. Oh no, we get a base hit. Sorry, I was not paying attention. Stone cold. That had like 9 texts from a thread come in. I wanted to make sure it was nothing emergency base. We scored 6 in the first, baby. We go single, fielder's choice, single, single, single. What are we, Tinder? We got singles everywhere. Wild pitch scored Colas. Single, double, get out of there, Alfaro. It's Leclerc time. Walk, ground out scores a run, and then strikeout. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. All right, Max Meyer, you got a big lead. What can you do with it? 6-0 through 3. 6-1 through 4. We'll bat ours there. We have 6 runs on 9 hits. I mean, you know I had to point it out. Don't roll your eyes. Don't act surprised. You clicked on the channel. You know what you're getting. All right. Let's go. Let's go another one here. 64 pitches. I think you can get through this. Come on. Oh, they get 3 runs. Fuck. Pushed my luck. Let him right back into it. My bad, Maxie. I am so bad about doing that to him. That's the last 2 playoff starts where I pushed one more. And he 2-run homer to Ozuna. Okay. Here's the thing. I don't feel so bad about it. Because really, I wouldn't have taken him out from Ozuna anyway. So it would have been 6-3. Maybe, and I don't think I would have taken this out either for Christian Hernandez. So, no, this was a ground out. Nah, I didn't screw him there. he just would have given up those runs no matter. I'm not just trying to justify either. If I felt like I burned him and he had like 2 outs and then a rash of hits and runs or something, I would feel that way. But it was at the beginning of the inning. He didn't quite get it. So no quality start for him. What happened to Triantos, though? Why did he come out for a pinch runner? Injured while running the bases. Well, first off, they have to come back to win this no matter. But if they do and he's out, that's really damaging for them. Obviously, we're not going to... Well, I shouldn't say obviously. Never mind. I was gonna hit the button on us, but we only have a 2-run lead. We need to play this tight. 2-2. After a Volpe walk, Bush strikes out. It'll be Colas now. 3-1 to him. Ground ball into the pitcher. Flips over to second. They can't get back to 1 for the double play. So it'll be a fielder's choice. It'll leave it up to Torque. Full count. Ground ball. Up the middle. Base hit. Squeezes right between the second baseman and shortstop. Let's go. It'll be up to Dominguez now. Let's take a pitch from Mitch White. Ball 1. Full count. And that's skied out to right. And playable. So we get nothing. Little threat. Do not score. Meyer, you pitched your ass off. I feel like I sold you a little bit. Even though I did justify it and explain how it wasn't that bad, I still feel a little bad. So it's right, left, right, and then 2 more righties after that. Let's just go to Carter. Let's see what he says first. Oh, wow. I respect that you think that. We're not going to let you, though. I do respect that he's still ready to grind after the 3-run inning, but come on. We can't. It'll be CJ Carter now against JT Realmuto. Game 3. We're up 2-0, trying to finish it off. Best of 5 set. Pop up there. It'll be Guillorme here in the bottom of the 6th. Ground ball to short. Volpe up with it, fires. Or excuse me, it's Colmenares. I keep saying Volpe. He's been second base with Colmenares at short. 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to first. Torque will take it himself. 3 up, 3 down. Let's go. It'll be Fire Rising now. And we will get Thompson warmed. Fuck it with Nardi, man. Let's get the big dogs going. We get 1 run there. I went ahead and simmed us. And we got a run on our own. Let's see who did it real quick, just for fun. It is a Corbin Dickerson RBI single. We love to see the youngster getting in the mix. It'll be Margot, Ozuna, Yanni Hernandez now to lead off. I think we got Carter for another one. He only had 5 pitches there. So let's see if we can get another inning with him. And then Nardi, Thompson finish it off in some fashion. Unless we score a bunch of runs. That's a walk to Margot. Full count here to Ozuna. Skied. Deep to center. Back. At the wall. What a grab by Dickerson. Wow. After Ozuna went yard last time up, he sends that one way deep and almost gone again. But Dickerson makes a great catch. Now Yanni Hernandez is very confused on how to bat. Let's go ahead and let's hit him just for batting like a goof. No, I'm kidding. 3-1. And we walked him. So 2 walks now for Carter. Not great. Not great here. With Christian Hernandez coming up. Now you remember, Triantos and Christian Hernandez, the goal was to never let them bat with runners on. That was the goal. I'm sensing a little bit of a failure. You feel stronger now than when you threw your first pitch. Pitch around. Full count. Struck him out. Let's go. All right. Now I'm going to let him take a shot here with Davis, who's on Snowflake. 1-1. That gets past Willie Vasquez at third. That's going to score a run. It'll be 7-5. So they just get the run back that we just scored. Carter, you pitched your ass off, but it's time. It's going to be Casey, Realmuto, Guillorme. I think we go to Nard Dog. Nard Dog time, baby. Full count. 2 outs. Struck him out. Let's go. Snuff that out real quick. It'll be Bush, Colas, Torkelson here against JP Fireisen. 1-1 to Bush. Popped up in foul territory. It'll be played by Christian Hernandez. Yanni's at second base, right? Yes. 2-2 here to Colas. Ground ball to second. Easy play. 2 away. And now leave it up to Torque. 2-2 to him. Oh, that's a shot. Deep to left. Not quite deep enough. That died a bit. Felt like that had more juice off the bat. What's the wind sitch? Wind blowing out to right at 11 miles an hour. Okay, out to right. So Colas, Bush, Dominguez, Colmenares, Ruiz. And of course, Torque and Volpe can have opposite field power too, but you know, you look at the pull side more. All right, so we go bot 8, 7-5. Nardi's getting another inning here. That's going to be a base hit for Real Muto to lead it off. We don't love that. That's going to be a sliding catch for Dominguez. Let's go, 1 away. Taylor Jones now, full count. Struck him out, 2 away. Full count, walked him. All right, Margot gets another walk. It'll be 2 on, 2 out. Marcell Ozuna. He's a little bit better against lefties, but Nardi is actually better against righties. Oh, no, he lost his split this year. He smoothed out a bit. Okay. Still a beast. Just against both sides now instead of having a little reverse platoon. Well, here we go. Got to face him. 1-1. Diving catch for Colmenares. Damn it. One day I will know who our shortstop is. I'm sorry, Colmenares. What a play. What a play. So we go top 9. Bane's back. 3-1. Give him some nightmares about this team. Let's go yard. Take the walk, too. Vasquez, 2-1. Skied in the left. Looks playable. And is 1 away. Ruiz now. 1-1. Tapper to short, flips it to second, back to 1, double play. All right, we go bot 9 now with our 2-run lead. Nardi's on 23 pitches. Thompson's ready. It'll be Yanni Hernandez, Christian Hernandez, and Brendan Davis. We'll check in with Nardi after this at-bat. 0-0 pitch, Yanni's swinging. That looks popped up. Torque makes the grab with his back to us for some reason. I feel good. I really do. Okay. I definitely believe you. You are our hoss. Christian Hernandez gets 5. I know I'm blocking it. He gets 5 contact, 5 gap, 5 eye, 5 avoid Ks against righties or against lefties. Advantage. So, you know, those individual 5s aren't that much, but you add it all up, and it's, you know, he's definitely better. Let's see what Thompson is against righties. 65, 70, 55. So basically a 5-point jump, right? Yeah. How about Davis against lefties? Davis is stone cold the same righty and lefty. I'm going to trust Nardi here. Full count. Walked him. Shit. Shit. 30 pitches. Am I pushing him too far? 1 2/3. 2 walks, 1 hit. I don't think Thompson's pitched in the playoffs yet. Let's let him finish this off for us. 2-2 pitch coming. Struck him out. Let's go. He'll leave it up to Owen Casey. 1-2 pitch. Tapper. Thompson to play it himself. Throws over to first. Ball game. Series. Let's go. We're going to the LCS again, baby. Let's go. All right, so I just got some achievements, and they didn't show up in game. They showed up outside of the screen, which means if I full screen in the playoffs, we won't get spoiled in the future. They did show outside, and I have it windowed right now and a little bit smaller, so I'll make it full screen, and we can do it that way. So, we get a sweep. I did not expect that, y'all. I'm actually really geeked out about this because I didn't think we would necessarily do this well. So, I wanted to look at how we did in the season against them. We went 4-3. Ruiz had a couple homers. He was the standout. Colmenares had 11 hits as well. Boz had 10 punchies. Meyer was pretty good. T-Raj was fine. Garrett was great. And then against us, they had some pretty solid hitters, but no one like went crazy. All right, so now for this playoff, we had Ruiz get 5 hits, Colmenares and Torque 4 apiece, 3 for Dominguez, and then scattered. Obviously, in the 3-game set, breaking down too much statistically is a little ridiculous. But Triantos does get the losing team MVP. He was 6 for 9 with 2 homers. But they didn't win a game. I don't know, in like a hard-fought 7-gamer or something, and maybe I could even make exceptions in like a 6 or 5-gamer if so-and-so on the other team was just too bananas to overlook. I mean, this is good, obviously. Maybe because it's 6 for 9, you automatically get it. In which case, I'd co-sign that. He did have the most hits in the playoff series, but I got to disagree there. I might be a little bit biased. Let's see how the rest of the tree's looking. All right, we got to figure out who we're facing here. Let's go to the end. Let's just do it like this. When it says next round like that, like until next... Oh, no. I'm an idiot. That would just finish this round, but I'm being stupid about it anyway. Uh-oh, it's 2-2. Let me get a save in here before anything glitches on us. We're just sitting pretty here. So we're going to get all the rest. That's great. I love that. So we'll be able to set up our lineup however we want. Our rotation, I should say. Against the Braves or the Padres. And they're going to a game 5 here. A's and Rangers up 2-1 apiece. Here we go. Rangers win. Game 5 for A's Red Sox as well. And we're facing the Braves. All right. We are facing the Braves again. Let's go. Man, is that 3 years now in a row? Do I have that right? Let's look at the playoff history real quick. So last year we swept them. Year before they got us. Oh, no. It was 2 years ago. San Diego got us in the off year here. And then they beat us there. Okay, so 3rd time in 4 years that we're facing. But it's become a pretty heated division rivalry that carries over into the playoffs. Some are saying, and they're right, but only some are saying it, that this is like peak Red Sox Yankees times 2. I'm just going off what they're saying. I mean, they're correct. It's way better than that. Could possibly be Marlins, Braves, catch the fever. But only some are saying that right now. Even though it's a stone cold fact. Crazy, I know. So, we did it. We're facing the Bravos again. We went 9-10 against them this year. Remember last year we'd gotten killed. We were like, what was it, like 6-13 or some shit? And then we got them in the playoffs. Colas had 7 homers against them this season. He wore them out. Ruiz had 4 of his own. Acuna had 4. We'll do a review of them at the beginning of next episode. Don't think Chris Rodriguez is going to lead off the rotation for us. He is ready to go, and I appreciate that, but so is everybody else. So, the LCS against the Braves next time out. Thank you all so much for watching. Sorry I had to do you dirty, Cubs, but you didn't come to play. Anyway, hit that subscribe button, by the way. Been really enjoying the series. People are, saying, hey, I love when you post these right away and getting comments and stuff. I love that. Obviously I'm not a huge channel, so 2-3 comments is like a big deal. But if you're watching and enjoying, hit that subscribe. That helps out. You've been watching YouTube. People always ask for that. Now's my turn. I won't do it all the time. I won't be super annoying about it. But fact of the matter is I get why people say it at the beginning, because if you're watching this far, you're probably already subscribed. But if you're not, just hit it. No big deal. All right. Take care. Bye.